Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Today we're going to talk about the drink mixes that Jeffrey and I have every morning. We've had a lot of questions about exactly what we have in the morning and about our drink mix. So I'm going to talk about mine first. I already had my drink, and then Jeffrey's actually going to make his because he hasn't had it yet. First of all, you might notice that this is slightly dented. For those of you that follow us or anyone who knows us personally knows that we were in a Jeep rollover accident earlier this month. Well, actually it was now last month because it's February.
Yes.
Happy February.
Yes.
So it was about 2 weeks ago, and this took a little trip down the highway. It was ejected from the car along with everything else that was in the car.
It survived like we did. That's the good news.
But it survived, and it's very precious to me, and since we were leaving for a trip, I had to bring it with me. So disregard the packaging, but this is the Raw Organic Fit protein, and it's by Garden of Life. I'm a big fan of Garden of Life. They are very transparent in what's in their products. And the reason I chose this product is not because it's a fit product. It does tout that it's high protein for weight loss. I'm not a big believer in any of that stuff, but I chose this one because I used to use this product, which has anything and everything in it, and I absolutely love this brand. My only issue is that they have added a probiotic, and with that there are trace amounts, and I do say trace amounts of milk and soy as a result of the probiotic formulation, the way that they do that. So because I'm keeping true to myself and being 100% plant-based, I no longer have this, and I have reached out to the company and asked them about going back to their old formula. So when that happens,
We're working on it, right?
Yes, I will switch back to this when it happens. If that doesn't bother you and you have a choice of these two, go for this one because it really has a lot more in it.
Well, that's why I keep it. We did a lot of work to find out what was best, and I started going through to count these to tell you. You just have to look at the back. There's well over 100 supplements in here, vitamins and minerals. So it's basically everything you need to survive.
Exactly.
On the planet, period, whether you're vegan or not.
Right. And this has, I think, is it 15 days worth or 30 days worth? I can't remember what it is, but it's, we use 1 scoop of this instead of the recommended 2. On a daily basis, and sometimes
it's because a lot of the minerals and vitamins are like 1,000%.
Exactly.
Right? So it's like any other supplement you take. You look at 500% or 1,000% of the USDA. So you really don't need that much. Right?
You absolutely don't. And also, there are several occasions where Jeffrey will have 2 shakes. So that ensures that he doesn't waste the vitamins and minerals, because this is a very expensive product. And again, you'll always hear us say, we've got one body, you've got one body, you're worth it. And, there are much less expensive products, but, you are what you eat. So put the best in your body. And this ranges from $55 up to, I think, about $82, depending on where you get it. And you can order it on Amazon, which is what we do, and we've found that that is the best pricing for this. And we usually have 2 so that we've got a backup and we're never in a situation where we run out. And the same goes with this product. Again, I order this on Amazon. This one's a little less expensive. I think it's maybe in the $30 to $38 range. It might go up to $42. And the reason I like this product over some of the other ones out there, first of all, the brand, Garden for Life is an extremely high quality brand, and I really trust them. But it also it's got a lot of aminos, which are super important, especially for plant-based eaters. And it also has most of the vitamins and minerals that you need in a given day. And in fact, I think vitamin D was 250%, so I certainly don't need that much. So again, with this comes with a really large scoop, and I do a half basically a smaller scoop, which is a half of the large scoop. And sometimes I'll have 2, but hardly ever.
Yeah.
I mix my drink with water and wild blueberries. And I want to be very clear with the blueberries because there's a lot of misconceptions out there. People think organic blueberries are the same as organic wild blueberries, and they're very different, and the profile and nutrient density of them are different. So again, treat yourself right, get the organic wild blueberries. I think Wyman also makes them, and they're not organic, but they are non-GMO, and so that's okay, you know, in my book, if that's your option there. I get these at Whole Foods, the 365 organic brand. So Jeffrey is now going to make his drink, and we use the Ninja. And the reason we like this product is it comes with its own cup. We have about, I don't know, 10 of these at home. We travel with 2, and then it has a mixer. We actually bring this on the road when we go to Costa Rica, when we go to Hawaii, wherever we go, our Ninja and our drinks go with us. We want to make sure that we're staying as healthy as we can be and starting our day right.
Well, the Ninja survived the crash too. That was good news. Yes.
The Ninja also survived the crash, which is great.
I start out with, I'm doing this in reverse so I don't have to go walk around, but so I do about 1 part orange juice, 2 parts water for the liquid. So I'm just using organic orange juice, again, 365 Whole Foods.
And Jeffrey actually uses an orange juice with extra pulp so that he's getting a little bit more of the fruit fibers. I personally don't drink any fruit juices. I will only eat the whole fruits, but there's a lot of theories around that. For me, I feel like with the just solid fruit juices, you're getting just all the sugars and you're missing out on some of the
juices. I mean, you kind of taught me this. I used to always drink juice. But if you look at most juices, look at the back. I mean, it's fruit juice, which is basically fructose.
Right.
All of the goodness has gone out of it. But I do like the flavor of the orange. This has a natural vanilla in it. So the orange and the vanilla reminds me of those creamsicles I loved when I was a kid.
You did. And Jeffrey's has monk fruit in it. Do you want to put a little ice in it?
No.
Okay. Sometimes he puts...
just making this simple.
Sometimes he puts a little ice in it. I usually put the frozen berries in mine, which makes it a little bit icier.
Yeah.
But I think for purposes of today, but you can do that. You can also add a banana if you like bananas.
Yeah, that's a good point. I usually at home, we have frozen bananas.
Right.
Half of a frozen banana goes in here too. So half a frozen banana, I don't know, it's a couple ounces of orange juice, water, and then 1 scoop of this mix. And this lasts me over a month. So it's, it's well worth it.
Exactly. And any fruit that you like, or a lot of times we'll put kale in, we'll put celery in. I put cilantro and garlic in mine, whatever floats your boat. And you can also use monk fruit drops if you want to have it sweeter, or the natural organic stevia liquid drops, and it's brown, and that's how you'll know which one it is as opposed to the white one.
Very strong. So I'm not a big fan of stevia, but Karen, you use the monk fruit, and it's like 2 drops in a cup of coffee or tea. It's very sweet for me.
I'm a huge fan of the monk fruit, and it has absolutely 0 effect on the glycemic level. So if anybody has issues with that, if you are diabetic, monk fruit, double check with your doctor. But monk fruit is a great alternative to if you have a hankering for something a little sweeter.
All right, I'm gonna fire this baby up. So this is, hey guys, so this is even like if you're not very good in the kitchen. You see what I did? Some water, some orange juice, this powder, and a half frozen banana usually, but we're on the road here, so I'm going lean. All right, so you just put this in here. That's it. Give it a little shake, get the top cleared off, and that's basically it. It's that simple. It's all you need to survive for the day.
Right. Essentially, you could survive for the day on this product. Let me put the lid on so I can you're not going to be able to read it. But go online.
I was going to say, we'll put the link down so they can see this, because I know you're pointing to this and I can't even read it from here.
No, what I was going to say is we'll put the link in, and then go online and you can actually click on the container and make it bigger, hit the zoom in, and read everything that's in here, because it is really an unbelievable product. And, you know, again, my only complaint is that it's not 100% plant-based. It probably is 99.9%.
I think it's 99.9999.
Well, it could be, but on the back it does say contains milk, trace amounts as a byproduct of a process that they use for the probiotics. This one also has the probiotics, but they use a different process, so there is no
trace.
No trace at all.
No hint.
No hint.
Never touched anything like that.
That's right.
Yes.
It's virgin from any animal products. So that would be the two recommended options that Jeffrey and I would suggest if you're plant-based, and even if you're not. You know, these are amazing products. I would recommend these for anybody wanting to ensure that they're getting the nutrients that they need. And the reason that Jeffrey and I love to have this first thing in the morning, essentially you've been on somewhat of a fast because you haven't eaten since the night before. So
well, that's why they call it a breakfast. You break the fast.
Break the fast.
Right.
And if you visualize when you drink this, the nutrients, literally you're drinking them in and they go out to every part of your body and in your bloodstream. I actually visualize this, and Jeffrey does too, and you can just feel your body energized with goodness. So it's a great way to start the day. With that, wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love.
So please click off on the link and subscribe. We're going to be sharing more. Karen's got a bunch of recipes. We're going to actually put some out today, but you are one of the best vegan chefs I know. Delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks. Peace out.